To the channel, you already know what time it is. My Hero Academia live action review. You already know. You can see I'm ready. I'm ready for this chapter. I've heard so much hype behind it. Chapter 373 was really good. President Mike, Spinner, Kurogiri has finally awakened. And to be honest with you, I really think this might be a W for the villains in this arc, because the second war, outside of the 𝚃𝚑𝚑𝚗 and the Shigaraki fights that really happened, I feel like those are the two highlights of just the war so far, especially with Endeavor and Hogs fighting. All for One, I think that's great. I think those are the big points. I think some of the subplot stuff has been really nice, especially with these mutants, if you like to call them that way, when it comes to people with quirks, with awkwardly looking faces. But you think in a world like this would be a normal thing. Turns out it's not, and a lot of people are traumatized and hurt by that. I think that stuff has been good. I think Horikoshi has done a really good job with the second war. I really do. I think he's done a really good job with the second war. I don't think it's better than the first war and how the first war went down in My Hero Academia, but I do think that the way that this war is going to end will determine how the fan base really feels about this second war. It really will determine a lot. But chapter 374, Butterfly Effect. I've heard so many things about this chapter and I can't wait for it. All right. Oh, please tell me you're not skipping to something else. Okay, now he's awake. Back to present Washington State, USA. The massive Columbus store system that sprung up over Japan is growing at a rapid pace and may ride east of the jet stream and affect the weather in North America. According to the Weather Bureau, convection currents caused by repeated heat spikes have combined with a tropical low pressure system in Japan's southwest. Oh, to form an unprecedented type of Uranus Inferno, Colonius Cloud. Oh, wow. So the battle. Oh, wow. Okay. So the battle with Shoto and 𝚃𝚑𝚑𝚗, their powers and their abilities has completely changed the weather. Wow. Can the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil really bring about a hurricane in Texas? Is it the fate of our superpowered society, which began with a single glowing baby, to descend into utter chaos? That is so dope. That is so dope. I love how Horikoshi just did that. Like, that puts another perspective when it comes to quirks in general. We knew people could have quirks that have weather abilities, like, you know, the Todoroki family when it comes to fire and ice and stuff like that. Pretty sure there's people that control the earth, and we've seen somebody during the exams, I forgot the kid's name, he was able to control wind. To have an ability like that to affect the weather to this degree, to where this is the United States. Yeah, this is the US. This is the US. So that battle that's going on in Japan is affecting the US weather. That's crazy, bro. I didn't think that'd be a thing, but I love it. I can't wait till we get back to that 𝚃𝚑𝚑𝚗 fight though. The power of a single man can change the world. Yeah, you telling. I feel like that's foreshadowing. Miro, what's with the ad-libbing? I stand firmly opposed to the government's decision, no to the world's decision to pander to All for One. Ooh. Cut to commercial quick. Oh, okay. She's the lowest lane. She's the lowest lane of this world. Okay. She don't give a damn. Kamino Ward Todoroki subdued 𝚃𝚑𝚑𝚗. Up. See? I get what I asked for. We get back to the 𝚃𝚑𝚑𝚗 fight. All right. Talk about firepower. Even you will be burned by that. You mustn't engage him again. You should have hit your limit with your phosphor move. We all hit our limits and then some. We gave it everything, and yet he's the only one still standing. Even though I share our father's blood too, only Toy is able to keep going. Dear old dad at Gunga, huh? Way too far away. They really screwed us, splitting us up with those portals. If I kept duking it out with Shoto in the hope of bridging dad a parting gift, my body won't last. I mean, of course your body won't last. You're burning alive. You're burning yourself alive. He's trying to fly over to our father. This goes way beyond powering through with that sheer will he's inherited. It doesn't make sense. I thought his body wasn't made for heat. How the hell is he not falling to pieces? Get back here. I'm still on my feet. You want to kill me, right? Looks like you're a half-baked one, huh? Who's the half-baked one now? Ahem, Mr. Daddy Issues. I know I said no pestering, but I have fantastic news. Apparently, you get to travel free of charge. Wow. Well, there goes Kurogiri's ability, just helping him out. UA High Midoriya versus Alpharon. Oh, we're getting back to this fight. Oh, we eating the day. The wind really picked up. My control over the water might slip. Are you hanging in there, Monoa? This battle will go down in history books. Duh. I'll make sure the Ministry of Education points out that we won here because of me. In that cage, we've got Edshot, Lemillion, Genus, and Midoriya fighting all of us. It'll be a fool to whine about the measly need to blink. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. You could suck it up not blinking because they putting in the real work here. The experiences of one's youth determine the entirety of one's life. That's a quote. That is a quote. That's a bar. The experience of one's youth determine the entirety of one's life. Yeah, that's a bar. And more than anything else, I place faith in a person's emotions. The feelings he harbors for his friends after leading such a dark life. Gunga Mountain, Villa Ruins, Endeavor versus Alpha. We're just bouncing all over the place. I like this chapter. We're getting everything we want to get. You keep Kurogiri in the dark. So to help him take immediate action, I planted a micro device in one of Shimaru's hands. Yes, Ichi played his part. Hey, Dad. What's more? Oh, Hawks? The death of that sad man gave to rancor in a young woman's heart. The man who would overrun the world to make good on his grudges. Give that. Why is it so small? Give me that feminine fatal, just the tool she needed to bring ruin to all. Now you've got a front row seat, Tamaki. Time to learn how it might have turned out if you hadn't made his death your top priority back then. Kill them right now. Oh, so he just cloned. See, now. Why are we bringing him back? I don't understand it. And what role is he going to play, really? Because he's dead, obviously. This is a clone of him somehow. And now we know whose blood that was that she had taken, or she had. Wow. This chapter was really good. Like, I'm not even going to lie. This was a really good chapter. Chapter 374 was a really good one. Not only did we find out to the extent of how these battles are affecting the Western countries, we're also seeing the effect that Kurogiri now has on the battlefield, because now he's able to teleport the villains wherever they want to go, and that's something that they had an advantage of. My question is, I know Dabi doesn't have long left in this fight, to be honest with you. He just doesn't. There's no way he has enough left in this fight to beat Endeavor and Hawks. I just don't think so. And this is getting very interesting. 375 would be very interesting. I don't think we have a break next week either. Do we? I don't think we do. I think we're getting 375 next week as well. This was a really good chapter. I really enjoyed it. Definitely a lot of surprises. My favorite part was definitely learning about how this war is affecting the Western countries. I thought that was my favorite part, because those battles are not over. Those battles are not over. And the United States, the president, they're going to see what's going to happen, what's going to transpire, and to see how it's going to affect them. And the simple fact that she aired this live in front of the whole entire nation, she said what she said, speaks to a lot of volumes to what's going on and a lot of people's mindsets when it comes to the politics of this series. Like, this is a battle of life going on. Like, they're fighting for life in itself. It would be great if the villains won and we just had a dark world for a while, but that's just something I want, just to be selfish. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you thought about this chapter. I thought this was a great chapter. I'm so excited for what the next chapter is going to hold, because it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I definitely enjoyed this chapter. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content of this channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.